I'm Matt.
I'm Em.
And this is
8-Bit Family.
And today we have another movie review for you guys. We rented another movie last night. Obviously we are still in lockdown, so we can't go out to the cinemas as we usually would to watch upcoming movies. But I am so glad that we got our hands on this one. This is a movie that me personally, I don't know about you, I've been wanting to watch since they released the trailer for it like months and months ago. You probably know from our vlogs that we love Disney movies. We're huge fans of Disney and Pixar. And the movie we're reviewing today is Onward.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
Bet you're glad I'm here doing these with you, aren't you?
I know, yeah. First of all, I'm just going to throw it out there. What an incredible movie.
Oh, it's so good.
What an incredible movie. Now, it's pretty much a movie. If Disney were to kind of scan my persona and turn it into a movie, then that would be what Onward is.
It was amazing. Again, spoiler warning now in place. We will now be discussing the film.
Yeah.
There are two main characters, one of whom, called Barley. How old did you say he's meant to be? He's a bit older than 16.
21.
Yeah.
20.
Maybe late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
It's Matt.
Pretty
It's
much,
Matt.
yeah.
It's Matt, but blue.
And so much so that all of the Comic-Cons we plan on going to for the remainder of the year, if they do go ahead, I'm going to cosplay as this character because he is literally me down to a T.
It's amazing.
It's just amazing.
Literally, the only difference is that he wears a beanie and not snapback.
Pretty much.
That's
yeah.
it.
Pretty
Oh, and he's
much,
blue,
yeah.
I suppose.
I think the best place to start with Onward is by, I'm going to describe it as pretty much a nerd's wet dream. You know what I mean? It's so...
It is, a nerd's Disney fantasy.
A nerd's Disney fantasy.
Keep it family friendly
Keep
here.
it family friendly. It is, it's just like, if you love fantasy, you're going to love this movie. If you're alternative in any way, into the alternative scene in terms of like music, fashion, you're going to love this movie.
If you love folklore, mythology, and of course if you love tabletop gaming.
Yeah, it's so good. I think the best place to start is, whilst it's not based on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say Dungeons
It never says Dungeons and Dragons. It is definitely based
Magic
on...
the Gathering.
Or Magic the Gathering. It is based on Dungeons and Dragons. And, like, literally, one of our friends, Holly, over at Theme Park Nomads, she saw this, I think it was the day it came out in the cinemas just before coronavirus hit. And she literally messaged us when she got out and she was like, you guys need to watch this movie because it is literally... your movie. It is a movie that is based on you. And it was like from the very get-go, we were like a minute in and there was dragons, there was wizards, there was goblins, there was centaurs, I was like, oh my god, like this is my jam
and
right
magic.
here. It was such a good movie.
Really?
And I think the one of the funniest things that actually happened when we watched, like, you're introduced to the main character, which is obviously Tom Holland's character. And I think I said to you, I was like, oh my god, he really looks like Tom Holland. They did a really good, like, capturing it. And then within, like, 2 minutes, I was like, isn't it weird how much he sounds like Tom Holland? And you were like, well, that's because he did do the voice for it.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
Yeah. But the characters are so good in this movie. I don't know, where do you want to start with this one? I keep just going, oh my god, it's incredible, oh my god, it's amazing, oh my god, you need to watch it.
I cried a lot.
It is an emotional roller coaster of a movie, as is all Disney movies though.
Yeah, like all Disney films, you have like the token sad scene. I maybe was a bit overtired yesterday, but I didn't stop. Like, not because it was sad either. There were sad bits, but I was like, it's so magical and beautiful and I love it. That happened a lot. To sum it up, a spell goes wrong for these two boys who are fatherless, and then they have to go on a magical quest, as one would in a tabletop game, to go and find Phoenix Crystal?
The Phoenix Crystal.
Which is a rare ingredient they need to then re-perform and correct their spell. So quite a basic premise.
Yeah.
But, it touches upon brotherhood, and I mean the very literal sense as well as like the term of coming together.
Growing up.
Coming of age.
Coming of age.
It was a really good metaphor for becoming a man and
Yeah.
what that means. But then his mom has like a badass glow up as well, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And it's all about like staying true to yourself, honouring your ancestors, but incorporating that into your life and keep it like it on the very, very basic level. It had the most famous Disney meaning of just keeping the magic alive.
Oh yeah, and I think in terms of Disney movies,
I'm gonna cry
there's nothing else like it. I couldn't think in terms of Disney Pixar movies. I couldn't think of anything else that's out there that's at all like this movie.
Not that I've seen.
Not that I've seen or heard of, anyway. And I remember when the trailer for it first dropped. I remember a lot of people were umming and ahhing about this movie.
Myself included. I was
one of
the
those
people who wasn't immediately like taken with it.
I mean, I saw, because literally, if I remember correctly, the promotional material was literally a cut-off denim jacket with like band patches on it. So I instantly was like, right, this is kind of like screaming to my inner metalhead that I need to go and watch this movie. And I remember
inner metalhead.
Well, my
screaming to you,
screaming to me as a person that I need to watch this movie. And I remember showing you the promotional material, and you were like, if Disney's going into that kind of like alternative, trying to capture that.
I didn't say that. I'm always a bit sceptical of how alternative cultures are presented, because we've watched more than our fair share of movies where alternative is bad.
Yeah.
And I really don't like that message. It should be about embracing everyone, flaws, characters, lifestyle choices, all of that. So I was a bit like, okay, but it does it so tastefully.
Yeah, yeah. And but like I said, I'm massively into metal. I'm massively into fantasy, especially Dungeons and Dragons at the minute. Like Dungeons and Dragons is my jam at the minute. I'm obsessed at the minute, as you've seen from the unboxing videos on this channel. But there's so much like Dungeons and Dragons lore in there. Like there's dragons, there's gelatinous cubes, there's manticores.
But it's not just exclusively Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, no.
It is creatures that are kind of famous in mythology within their own right, because that's kind of how I got into D&D, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love urban legends, mythology and fantasy.
Yeah.
And D&D is taken from that, and that's kind of how I got into it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, there's a manticore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I think what I really enjoyed was the fact that the spells that they learn when they go on this quest are taken straight from the manual for the game.
Oh yeah.
So similar to like when you play a tabletop RPG game, and in the back of the player's handbook or the manual or the instructions, whatever, you've got a list of spells and how to cast them or how to perform them. It's very much the same in this movie, and he kind of levels up as a character. He doesn't level up, but
it's a nice way of showing his growth and development.
Yeah, 100%. And I think Tom Holland and Chris Pratt did an absolutely sterling job. They were really the dream team.
They were really good.
I mean, at points, me and you both said, wouldn't it have been cool if Jack Black had played Barley?
I think if it had come out 10 years ago, because obviously they needed someone to fit that age profile.
Yeah.
But it is a very Jack Black character.
It is. So, think like Dewey Finn, School of Rock kind of character. He's very much like that, isn't he? Like living in like a customised van. Guinevere. Justice for Guinevere. I'm not going to reveal too much, but R.I.P. Guinevere. I mean, I've just revealed. Anyway, digressing, moving on. I can't find anything wrong with this movie. Bear in mind, we watched it last night. I got about 20 minutes into this movie, and I was literally messaging all my friends, and I was messaging the guys at Theme Park Nomads being like, this is the best Disney, the best Pixar movie I have ever seen. It was fantastic.
Glowing review.
Absolutely glowing review. I couldn't find any fault with it whatsoever. I think from the character to the sense of magic, and like you said, it is like classic Disney message of keeping the magic alive, because the premise is basically there was magic in an old time, and science and industry has come along and developed things like gas, electricity, transport, which
it showed
is
kind of like sprites with wings but getting on planes and mermaids.
Or motorbikes.
Yeah. Eating pixie sticks.
Eating pixie sticks, yeah.
Or like, what other examples?
The centaurs in the cars.
Yeah, centaurs, obviously half horse, born to run, but they just use cars to get around.
So it was kind of like the theme of, the overarching theme of the movie is basically magic has now been taken over by technology. And I thought the Disney did such a perfect, they rounded it off so well by bringing the magic back, and by the end of it, like, you see the centaurs galloping again, You see, like...
The Manticore's using her wings.
The Manticore using her wings. You see things flying. You see magic. You see... It's so good.
But, like, alongside everything. Because I was worried they were going to say, completely change who you are. But no, it was like, rediscover this part of you. And have it with you in your day-to-day lives. Because the magic won't disappear. Oh, I'm going to cry again!
It was like... I didn't cry, but it was an emotional film.
Oh my goodness.
It was, like I said, all Disney films are, but like they hit on subjects that were very close to home. They hit on subjects that are very relevant in all people's lives, and especially like being into fantasy and being into heavy metal. They hit on that kind of, I don't want to do the whole like isolation thing and the whole like being the weird guy thing, but they touch on that and they make it like, do you know what I mean? Like
it's more that it's kind of a chicken egg, isn't it? Like, is he like that because he was a little bit outcast and wasn't academic? Or, or is, you know, what caused what? But it does touch briefly upon the sense of not belonging. Yeah,
like Barley's character is very much an outcast. Like, you see from the way that other, like, kids and the other...
He gets laughed at.
He gets laughed at, and that's because A, he's a nerd, and B, he's a metalhead.
But he is so unashamed.
Oh, yeah.
And he completely knows what he loves.
He owns it.
Oh, he was... Honestly, Tom Holland's character was incredible, but Barley stole the show.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Even itty-bitty Barley. Itty-bitty tiny Barley. But, it was... From start to finish, that movie had me hooked. It really had me hooked.
It's the first film I've seen in absolute years that's given me that proper sense of childlike wonder all over again. You can tell just from like how emotional I am recounting it. It's really beautiful.
If we go back even over the past 5 years for Pixar movies, what we've had Moana, we've had...
Which is good.
We've had Coco.
Which was good.
We've had Frozen 2, which was alright.
Which was alright.
Brave, I'm pretty sure, came out in the past 5 years.
No,
that might be older.
I was in uni when Brave came out.
But I'd say, like I said before, in my opinion, it is the best Disney and the best Disney Pixar animation of all time. It spoke to me on so many levels, and I'm going to go back watching that movie again and again and again and again and again. It was so good. Yeah.
Can't really add any more to that, can we?
I know usually we give like a number review at the end of these reviews. 10 out of 10. Without doubt. Without any doubts in my mind at all. What?
I don't know. I'm in a similar place where I can't think of anything I didn't like. I will rewatch it quite happily when I'm not bawling my eyes out.
I mean, it's a good job we didn't see it in the cinema, because I'm not joking, our neighbours must have thought something was going on with the amount of crying that you were doing yesterday.
It was so emotional.
Bear in mind, we were watching it at like 10 o'clock at night, and all you could hear was...
Everything's awful, or it's so happy again.
So it's a good job we didn't see it in the cinema, because we would have ruined a lot of people's experiences of this horrific movie. But yeah,
it was really good.
100% rent this movie. Like, if you can rent it online, rent this movie. If you can find it online via other means, find it online via other means. We've heard that it might be coming to Disney Plus very soon.
You didn't hear that from us.
Yeah, you didn't hear that from us. The only reason we obviously didn't watch it on Disney Plus is because it's only come out in America and Canada on Disney Plus, to which we are extremely gutted. Because like a week ago I was like, oh my god, it's out today, it's out today. I ran downstairs and it was not on Disney Plus, and I nearly had a mental breakdown.
You were proper like running down in your pyjamas like kid on Christmas
morning. Oh my god, yeah, I was so excited. And when I found out they'd only put it out in America and Canada, I was like, you dead to me, Disney, you dead to me. But we watched it, and it was well worth the wait. Well worth the wait.
Right, we're gonna go, because you're doing weird impressions now.
I know, it's sunny outside, I need my run, I need to have my daily exercise.
Go to the park and push you on the swings.
I know, yeah. But yeah, that will do it for this episode of 8-Bit Family. All we can really say about Onward is it's a must watch.
Really good.
I reckon this will be the movie of 2020.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hands down.
So good.
And if you don't watch it, then you're an idiot. You heard it here, folks. It is incredible. If you love Dungeons and Dragons, if you love rock and metal music, if you love alternative culture, if you
fantasy,
just fantasy, mythology,
culture, if you like vans,
yeah, if you like mountains, because there are quite a lot of mountains in it.
I meant as in the van's quite an important part. I'm not just naming random stuff in the film.
If you like the American franchise Chuck E. Cheese, you'll like
really
this
funny,
movie.
Though. That was really funny.
But yeah, go and watch this movie and enjoy it during isolation, because trust me, it's going to change your life. Like, it changed my life. It's so good. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things 8-bit family related. Don't forget as well to hit that ding-a-ling-a-ling-dong bell, just to be notified every time we upload to YouTube. And yeah, we will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!